Hey Cancer, welcome to Dark Eve Tarot. I'm Eve, and we're gonna get you a message. It's been a while. I had to take some time off to get some stuff done. We're back, we're ready, and I'm using the Angelarium Oracle of the Fallen, and then we'll use the Labyrinth Tarot to get details. So, what do you need to know, Cancer? What's going on? Alright, we have the Angel of Mercy. And since this is a new Oracle deck, we're going to look in the book. Alright, so it says here, Cancer, that you have been given permission to act, but your actions don't come without a price to others. The moments when you feel most justified are also when you need to show the greatest respect to others. If there's an opportunity to be merciful, put down your sword and let your power speak for itself. So, it feels as if there is some kind of problem or issue that you're trying to solve or resolve, make better, you know what I mean? And you've got the green light to go ahead and work on that, but you're being asked to not, I want to say, not lash out. Even let's say you've got someone who is the problem, it's like lashing out at them is not the solution. The actions come at a price, so let's see. What can we know about this? Alright, we have the Two of Wands. It's kind of telling me that there's more than one way to do this, and you may not be sure what the best approach is. A lot of times with the Two of Wands, it's very clear what direction to go in, but not really in a pip deck. This seems just, well, it's this way or that way. What do I, which way do I do it? So here we have the Lovers. So for some of you, this issue, this thing, it might actually be a partner. For others of you, this is something that it's like you're trying to really connect with someone or something on a certain level, and that's the issue. Like, should I do it like this, like that, So here we have the Knight of Cups. It's definitely leading, leading with your emotions here. And with the Knight of Cups, there is a willingness to kind of meet someone halfway. The Knight of Cups doesn't do all the work. You know what I mean? Like there's it's kind of like they're willing to meet you halfway. So there is a bit of, open-mindedness here. We have the Four of Swords. We need the next card. Oh, 2 4s. You have 4 4. So you might be getting some kind of like information, downloads, dream state stuff here. Whatever it is, that's very personal information. That is just for you, Cancer. You need to keep that close. It doesn't necessarily need to be shared. Like, Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool. All right, so here we have the Ace of Pentacles. And it's showing that, I mean, it is an ace, so it's something new, right? There's something new on the horizon here, and it's going to affect, like the mundane world, your 3D existence, material realm. And it does have a lot of potential. There's some kind of connection here between whatever this new thing is and this issue that you're working on as well. So what is the next? Wow. Okay, so you have the Prophet here. And this is not... Hold on, let me find it. All right, Cancer, there are portents and signs that are not to be ignored. The urgency of this reality may be doubted by those around you, but there is a very real possibility that you see something they do not. Cast your eyes to the future. A message is calling out. And that's interesting because we have this kind of like download, keep it to yourself, personal information, section over here. All right, for Cancer, paying attention to signs, a message to come. All right, so we have the Jack of Wands here, the Page of Wands, and this is kind of like going back to basics. Well, not really going back to basics, but it's like letting yourself be excited about something, like excited about the process, or excited about the journey, or excited about remembering how much fun it is as opposed to how much work it is. You know what I mean? It's kind of associated with this little, like a labor of love, or something like that. It's like when you are able to release uh, I guess the stressful parts of something, then you can you're free for, you have more room for enjoyment. And it's like when you're in that state, that kind of flow state, that's when it's a lot easier to pick up on the signs and the signals. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, it's just kind of confirming that, this is kind of my, sitting pretty card. So if you can allow yourself to enjoy the moment, right? Enjoy something, you'll experience much more pleasure. So here we have the Seven of Cups, which can, it can be confusion. It can be just a variety of things, like having a lot of choices. Oh, so it's probably the confusion, because we have the Ten of Swords here, which is kind of like it's really it's an ending. The tens are at the end, right? So it's an ending of sorts, and the important part though is something that you don't go back to. Like it's not, like it's done, kaput. Like there's no resurrection of this, whatever this is. So it's almost like you are putting an end to some mass confusion that you used to have or you've been having. And it almost, it's almost like what this Jack of Wands here, this allowing yourself to, see the process or the whatever as, let the fun elements shine through, I guess. I don't know, that sounds kind of lame. But you know what I'm trying to say though, right? So if you allow yourself to experience little pleasures without, instead of focusing on what sucks, right? You are much more fulfilled. You're in the zone. You're able to see the signs. You're able to see the signals, feel the signals, and like the confusion just kind of washes away. Because, and there's a friend of mine who always says, a drop of doubt wipes it out. Like if you have a bunch of doubt about something, like you're not going to be able to have a clear picture, or maybe not a clear signal or clear receptor. Beautiful. The sun comes out for Cancer again. All right, so Cancer, I feel like this kind of flow state or vibe over here is going to have a very positive effect on the way that you just show up, like the way you show up to people, the way you show up, in whatever environment you're in, like to work or family or whatever. Just it brightens. It's like it brightens your appearance and the way you're perceived. And this, I feel like, is the next thing. I feel like this has something to do with this new thing that's kind of waiting for you. It's the Jack of Spades. So it's again, it's almost like unevolving something. Like there's some part of your like mental patterns or mental chatter that has kind of gotten away from itself. It's time to rein it back in and remember what it's like to just allow yourself to just free form thought, like having letting yourself have some new ideas about something. It's very open minded because the pages or the jacks, whatever, they haven't been tainted yet. They're a little immature, but they haven't been tainted by experience and other people and da da da. So it's like there is this new freshness to it, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be naive. It's just new and fresh. And remember, we're kind of going with the vibe here. All right, so Cancer. This whatever this new thing is, it's going to. I feel like it's going to bring some freshness, and it's something that is new and interesting, and you'll like it. You'll like it. All right, so this is your message, Cancer. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.